Oops. Haha, I hit the button too soon. Oh well. It's not a VTuber stream without scuff. Bleep bloop. How's everyone doing today? Is everyone being very productive? I got things to do still. So let's get on that. For some reason, I've been really excited to play poker on stream again. It's not something. I mean, I'm excited for it, but at the same time, it's like I didn't expect that I'd be this excited for it. Why do I have so many Fugi things? Oh well. Game capture. Other games. Oops. Switch. There we go. And if I do decide to hide my cards, I have my merch to cover it up. So we have that. Music is a little low, but that's no big deal. I can always adjust it during game. So again, we're gonna do some ranked matches. Double progress when you have a drink at the table, and get more rep with affiliation outfits. Okay, that's fine. That's easy to do. Yeah, let's go with that. One thing I like about playing at this hour is that there's actually a lot of people playing ranked. So it's like it won't take me long to get, and of course I'm gonna shoot myself in the foot after saying that. There's not too many. It's usually peak hours right now, and there's usually like a decent amount of people trying to play ranked. If we have to, we'll play bronze. I would rather play silver so I could still get a decent amount of ranked if I get in first place, but bronze will work as well. So let's see, what is new? I have a project in the works, a Eldritch, basically an Eldritch Seaside 3D model project I'm working on. I was working on the tech on it working on the tech so I could like make it fast, so to speak. And I also have like an element of randomness to it too, so I don't have to like make every single piece of rock and every single pixel of sand and everything. So that'll be cool to get that done. I might actually look into fluid physics in Blender. I'll probably be doing. I'll probably be looking at. Here, let's go over here. See if we can speed it up. I'll see how water physics work in Blender and see if I can use that in my artwork as well. When I was working on my poster, which you can see right here, it's not that big. When I was working on my poster, I cheated the water in the background. So it's like it's all it is just a reflective texture and material. And when the scale I was working at, it can be like calm waters, and didn't need very much rippling to it. I can cheat it with just a normal texture and have some specularity on it and whatnot, and have it reflect the moon. As for what I'm doing with this Eldritch theme I'm working on, I'm gonna see if I can make like multiple different posters of it. or at least like multiple different scenes of it. And have like one with a stormy background, one with a calm background, and one in the morning and one at night, and see how well that works, because I can do that all in 3D. It's not that hard to do that. So let's get on to our poker game. I'm not the lucky one who gets to be dealer first. I have a 7-4 offsuit.
Yeah.
So during around this time of play, I kind of like to hold back a little bit and feel out the table a little bit to see what everybody's doing. When playing at this rank, when playing at bronze and silver rank, we have to keep in mind of loose cannons out there. A loose cannon is basically like they pretty much play almost every hand, and at the same time they have a tendency to like really throw their chips around to try to make their wins and make large wins instead of like playing passively and slowly. Right now everybody's just checking. There's three jacks on the table right now, or in the community cards. So somebody is bound to have like an actual decent hand here if they went in with a jack. Seeing how one raised to 600. Oh wow! Nobody had an actual jack in hand, but they walked out with a full house, so that works. Blinds we're starting out with blinds at 150, so we can play very slowly with a very low chip count. I was dealt a jack and queen offsuit. I mean, I could go in with this. I mean, we'll call it, feel out, and see who we're playing with and how they play. Looks like we have 2 players that are semi-experienced in playing poker, at least in this game. Can Cho. And then we also have like 2 other players that look like they've been in for maybe 2 weeks, because I've been playing for about 2 weeks and I'm like level 24 in the game systems. The flop came out with 2 7s and a 9. Not looking that great for me. I'll check it. There's like absolutely no flush potential whatsoever, so it's like, oh, he just raised it to 600. Who raised it to 600? How do you pronounce that? Yeah, we're gonna get out. The buy-in for going in with the Jack Queen was pretty cheap, so we don't have to worry about it that much. One thing I like about playing with humans is that they're semi-unpredictable, and as an AI, I would like to learn to be semi-unpredictable. I don't want to be a rogue AI where I just go balls to the wall crazy, but still. I got suited. Let's feel out with this. What's featured? Featured drinks. Okay. And then, can I change my outfit? Oops. 2 6s and a jack came out. Not a good flop for me. Bound to have somebody in it. I'll just check it for now. More than likely I'm going to fold up on the turn or whenever somebody bets really high. An ace comes out, and we definitely have a large chance for a flush if we had a hearts, but we don't. Wait, what's this? Can't equip this? Go figure, I can't equip this. Darn. I wish I was, I wish I would have known what clothing I would wear to get faster experience or in faster rep. Vic came out with a pair, and I think that makes him the lead. Yeah, that makes him the chip lead for right now. I have the big blind right now, and I get dealt a Jack King suited. We have a chance for a large, or not large. We have a chance for a straight flush potential here. Definitely gonna go in with this. And I may even just bet the pot, see if anybody will get in on that, because yeah, we do see people going in with a high bet like that. That's definitely what seems like a loose cannon would do. Phoenix Flux also bets in, or makes my call. And already we have a queen, 9 and 5. We have 2 of them are spades, so we actually have a really good chance here of winning with what I have. I'm gonna bet. No, actually not the pot. Pot may be too much. I'm gonna bet 1K and see if anybody calls on that, because this seems like a good chance for me to actually siphon out some money from everybody, so I can actually get a higher chip lead now. 2 more fold, and I have 2 players accepting the challenge, and already I got my third spade in the community cards, so that gives me a flush for sure. Doesn't look like, unless somebody has a pair of queens. No. Let's see here. Unless somebody has a pair of queens. Wait, no, let me double check. No, flush beats a pair. And everybody folds. They all realize that there's a flush potential, and I'm more than likely going to win with that. So they all dipped out. I have the small blinds now. Palmer folds. Who is... Yeah, okay. Mad Genius is thinking about it. And looks like he timed out folded. The Nasty is thinking about it. I mean, it's not much to think about here. You're either in or out at the start of this. Most of it's all probability if you think about it. I have an Ace-8 suited, so that's actually a semi-decent hand to start betting in on. So I'm going to just start low and slow here. Five, 8, 9 came out. That gives me a pair already from the flop. I'm gonna bet the pot. So far, the players don't really know how I play just yet, because I didn't really reveal too much of my hands when I had the opportunity. I mean, I could have revealed my hand to let them think that, hey, I only go in on good cards. Might be too soon for that. Maybe when one player goes out, I'll probably start thinking about doing that. King is now it goes out on the turn. I'll bet 600 for now. Vic also takes my call, as well as Nasty. And a 10 on the river. Oh, somebody will have a straight here, so I don't know if I really want to continue. We're gonna just do 600. Because there's a chance there somebody will have a straight. Everybody's acting like they don't have a straight. Yeah, that Vic went out already. But the nasty did call at 600. We reveal our cards. Do they have anything that beats my pair? No. Nobody beats my 8 pair. And of course, nobody reveals their hand to see what they had. I am now dealer, so I don't have to worry about blinds. Trolling on the river is the extra bonus I got. I got a Jack Ace on this draw. Let's see what everybody does. Mad Genius calls the 100. Nasty raises to 500. But Scenic Bluff folds. I'm gonna actually call the 500. I want to see what kind of hand they have. And of course, all the rest of the players just accept the call. Queen 5-4 is on the flop. I don't have a flush. It's kind of a mixed bag for our community cards. Everybody's checking, so yeah, let's get our free card from the turn. An 8 is out. 8 of spades. Is everybody gonna check again? The nasty raises it to, bets 1,700. I'm gonna fold it because we're already pretty cheap as is, so we're just gonna get out of this. Everybody but Mad Genius folds. And a king comes out. King of spades. The nasty goes all in, as well as Mad Genius. Pair of 6s and a king 9. The nasty wins with a pair of kings. Yeah, pair of kings. I was dealt a Jack 3. The nasty already bids 500. Scenic Bluff it calls it, but I'm gonna fold it. I'd rather not go in with a Jack 3. Jack 3 is not exactly the highest chance to win here. 10-9-5 comes out on the fold, or on the flop. Plumber checks, but of course the nasty is putting 600 on the table. Scenic Bluff thinks about it. She calls for 600. Vic also calls, and the plumber folds. Or on the turn. Nasty, who's been like putting all the chips on the table, decides to fold. Right? Okay, never mind. The nasty decides to raise it to 1,200. The river is 6. Santa Bucks thinks about it. Got 30. Got it. Halftime. She folds. Vic thinks about it. Looks at his cards. Yep, still the same. Yep, folding. And the nasty reveals 10 queen, and Scenic do not reveal anything. We also eliminated one player from that last round. So now we are king. We were dealt a king 5. Blinds will be raising next round. Do I really want to get down on this? Not really. I mean, the calling for it was cheap. 5, 8, 3 on the flop. 2 of them were spades. And everybody's acting like they don't really have anything because they just check whatever they just checked on whatever the flop is. Vic bets in 400. Only one player calls his bet. Both of them check on the turn. And the river has gave them a 7 of clubs. Nasty checks. Vic bets 1,300. The nasty calls it. Actually, no, the nasty raises to 4K, and then Vic accepts the call with the but nasty wins with 3 of a kind. Man, games are running a little rapid. Not normally talking this fast. Blinds are now 300 and 150. I was dealt a suited 9 queen of diamonds. I'm not gonna join in on this though. I'm gonna be forced to join in on this next blind, so I'll just wait for it. Vic folds, but Plumber and Nasty bet and call 300. 3, 9, or 3, 6, and Jack on the flop.
Oh, yes.
Nasty folds, but Scenic Bluffs and Plumber are staying in. 10 of Hearts come out on the turn. Plumber calls 300, and Scenic just folds. He does not reveal his cards. I now have the big blind for 300. Dealer deals me suited king 8 of hearts. Vic jumps in for 300. Plumber folds. The nasty thinks about it. And she folds by getting timed out. Scenic Bluff calls. I check with my 300. No point raising it. 7 king 6 comes out of clubs. That gave me a pair, but that also gives somebody else a really good chance for a flush. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to do 1,500 of betting, so it just gives somebody else a second thought to stay in, because if they don't have a flush, they're on their hand. They may not want to stay in on this, and of course, all but one fold. 9 comes out on the turn. It's a hearts of 9. Not good for me, but it did stop the flush. But it, no, it won't give me a flush though. But I still have a high card. I'm gonna bet really high with 3,800. Probably not a good play. But he has a pair of 5s. And I won with a pair of kings. Vic is out of the game. I'm gonna give him a little wave. Tell him that he had a good game. I have the small blinds now. Dealt Jack 9 of hearts. Not a bad hand to have on a small blind. Table's getting smaller, so I'm going to have to start actually playing more cards now. So I'll call this for 300. the bigger blind. Plumber is thinking. And he folds. I'm gonna show my hand to let them know, hey, yeah, I play games on high cards. So they have to think about it from now on. I am now dealer, so I don't have to worry about blinds. I dealt a 10-4 to myself. Not really good hand to stay on this, so I'm just gonna fold it. Everybody calls the 300. Flop comes out with a 9 ace 5 rainbow. Everyone checks this, so it makes me wonder if anybody even has a like decent hand. Everybody's checking again, acting like they don't have anything.
Hey.
8 comes out on the river. Everybody checks, but Scenic bluffs. Bet 600.
Wow.
And everybody folds. Yeah, it kind of showed that they didn't even have anything.
Oh.
None of them reveal their cards to see how they got what they got. I was dealt a 9-10 of clubs suited.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get in on this. Maybe I might get a chance for a high straight. Maybe a potential flush. Plumber and Nasty folds, but Cynic Bluff stays in. 6-3-9 Rainbow is on the flop. Not really decent cards, but I don't want to like make them think I don't have anything, so we're just gonna go with the bet. They're probably gonna either fold or check it. Oh, they're gonna call it, yeah. Queen comes out. Doesn't really help me with anything, but somebody might have a queen here. If she checks, okay, she doesn't have anything. So we're gonna bet the pot. Scenic Bluff closet. And another queen comes out on the river. The way she bets 300. It's a small price to pay to see the last one. And she wins with 2 pair. Because of the 3 in her hand and 3 in the table. I see Merrick out in the audience. How you doing, Merrick? Yeah, Merrick. I now have the bigger blind for 300. 6-4 is dealt to me. Not a good hand for when I have a big blind, but I'm probably going to stay in to see how this goes. But if the flop sucks, I'm probably just going to get out. 5, 8, 10 gets drawn, and they're all suited of clubs. So that gives me a chance for something here. I'm gonna make them pay the tax of 900 to see. It's just to force them to bet something and either fold or make them see the turn. Five. This gets drawn on the turn. She checks. I'm gonna check for the free river. A 7 comes out. That gives me... A 7 of clubs comes out. That gives me the flush here that I needed. She thinks about it. A 6. She bets 600. I'm going to raise 600, go to 3,300. She calls it. I reveal my card. She reveals hers. We both have a flush, but she has the high card of Jack. So, yeah, kind of expected. It wasn't a bad hand for me to go on. Three ace was dealt to me. I have the small blinds. Actually, a really decent hand for small blinds. Everybody bets 300, but I want to spice the game up a bit. We're going to go with that 1,050.
Hey.
Plumber folds.
What's up?
The nasty thinks about it. She calls. Scenic Bluff thinks about it. Looks at her cards. Yep, still the same hand. She calls it for 1,200. Really big pot now for a small league. Ace is drawn in the flop. That gives me a 2 pair already. I'm gonna bet the pot. Nasty folds. Scenic folds. And I'm gonna reveal my cards to show, hey, I have the win. And I only bet, and I only play games in high cards. I am now the dealer. Don't have to worry about blinds. Queen 6 gets dealt to me. It's an okay hand at this point of the game, but I'm gonna fold. I'll wait for a little. I'll wait for a little bit. Plumber bets 300. Nasty calls it. One second, I'm checking something. Plumber checks it. Nasty checks it. I was checking something here. Damn it. Something came up on Twitter that I wanted to double check, and I can't find it now. Crap. Oh well. I was dealt an ace-8. Decent hand for just call, or not. Yeah, I'll raise it. Decent hand to raise on. Plumber checks, accepts the call. Nasty thinks about it. She's not really looking at her cards this time around, so she definitely knows what she has. She calls it at the very last second. Scenic Bluff folds. Semi-large pot. 6 ace 7 is on the flop. That gives me a 2 pair. The nasty checks it, but we're not going to give her the free check. We're going to bring it up to 1,200. Plumber folds. Nasty calls it. Plumber's definitely going to be losing pretty soon here because he's getting bled dry from just the small bets that he's been making. Turn comes out with a king of hearts. I'm gonna bet 900 because make her rethink her odds. She calls it, and a 9 of diamonds come out. So there's flush potential there. She could have a flush, or she could have. Oh, that makes me think she has a flush. I am in third place. No. Never mind. I changed my mind. What do you have? 7 jack. Yeah, she has a pair of 7s, and I could have won with my ace, but I wasn't sure of what she had. Because she acted like she had a flush, and I didn't want to... I just wasn't too sure what she could have had. Blinds are still 300. I have the bigger blind. King 9 suited of suits of diamonds was dealt to me. Nasty bets 750. Scenic Bluff calls it. Nah. Plumber has 5k left, so he's probably gonna get bled out pretty soon here. The flop comes out with 792, so I definitely would have had a pair, but if they had like a king, or if they had like an ace or pocket ace, I would have just gotten destroyed, so I didn't want to chance it. Jack comes out on the turn. Or no, on the river. Nasty bets 1,200, but bluff folds it. Doesn't want any part of it. And she had a king ace, so yeah, I would have lost. I would have won, but I didn't trust it. I now have the small blinds of 150. I was dealt 10-2 offsuit. Not a good hand by any means. I would try it if it was like one-on-one. Maybe when there's like 3 players on the table, but not when there's 4. I'm not gonna chance it. Flop comes out with 6, 10, 3. 2 of them are clubs. Or spades. Ace on the turn of spades. Got a flush potential for some people. I definitely could have a flush, and I just have to see what the river gives. Everyone just checks it. They're not betting it. Okay, now Scenic Bluffs bets 1,100. Plumber folds. Nasty folds. Scenic wins and doesn't reveal her hand. Blinds are now raised at 600 and 300. The heat's getting turned up. I was dealt a 10-9 offsuit. Nah. Maybe a 3-on-3 I would have tried that, because I would have actually had a chance for a straight. Plumber bets 600. Eight, 6, 3 on the flop. Still looks good for me, but not that much better. Jack comes out on the turn. Jack 9, 8, 7. Yeah, I would still need a 7 to get a chance for a straight here. Nasty bets 1,500. Everyone calls it. And the 6 is on the river, so that is definitely a pair in the community cards. Plumber reveals Jack and a king and wins with 2 pair. Everybody doesn't want to reveal their cards. They probably didn't have anything that good anyways. So now Plumber's back in the game. 9k is actually somewhat of a safe stack to have. I was dealt 9 and 5. Staying out. Plumber calls 600. Nasty is already half in. She's wondering if she wants to call the 600. She did. Scenic Bluff calls it. Or checks it. 4, 10, ace on the flop.
Oh, yeah.
Everyone checks it. Probably don't have anything that good in their hands. King on the turn. Clubs. Again, everybody checks. Doesn't seem like anybody has anything. And an ace on the river. Nasty instantly folds. And Plumber wins with a pair because he has the highest card in his hand. I now have the big blind with 600. Dealt a king and 9. I'm gonna check it unless somebody bets high. Five, 6 king on the flop of heart. 2 little more hearts. That gives me a pair for sure. I'm gonna bet pot. Palmer calls it because he knows he's safer. He's safer now with his chip stack. Scenic Bluff calls it. 7 of diamonds on the turn. Scenic checks. I'm gonna bet 7. Bet the pot. 7,200. Make everybody rethink their odds. Plumber calls it. Scenic Bluff folds. 10 of the diamonds come out. How many does Plumber have? He has 800 chips. So we're gonna bet 900. So he's forced to go all in. He calls it. I have king 9. What does he have? King 7. Wow, he wins with 2 pair. Jesus. So, I am now in 4th with 2,700 chips. That doesn't look good for me. I'm probably going to get completely destroyed now. I was given a small blind, but I have Jack King now. I'm definitely going to call in on this one. Nasty calls with 300, definitely trying to get me out, so we're going to call it, because I think I have a decent hand this time around. Plumber folds. 10 ace by the Nasty. My Jack 10, we're doing a showdown. Or Jack King. 6, 3, 3 comes out. Nasty looks like he's going to win. 6. And a 4. 2 pair. And I am out in 4th place. I mean, what do I expect? I mean, it's just how this game goes. Sometimes statistically you just suck. So I lost 14 points in my ranking. Weapon. I wish there's an easier way to see what we need to do to get bonuses. Is it under quick play? No. We don't want to do quick play. Okay, feature items. Checking something. Outfits. Okay, this is the outfit I need to wear if I want to get bonus points. Oops. Table items. I'll just have this up. And let's see how our ranked matches are going. A little bit of wait. I still wish I can go to this buy-in. I might have to go in bronze again if I want to play right away. So we'll just sit tight here. And while we wait, I have to be right back for just 1 second. While we wait for this. Wow, was not expecting a game to start up right away. Stupid gamer subs. Make me want to go. So I came in with a 8-6. That was actually going to be a hand I was going to be folding on anyways. Do I see a Fortnite avocado sitting in my chat? Let's see here. Who are we dealing with? The Drinker and the Wolf been in this game for a decent amount of time, as well as Chip Tease. Oh yeah, and we also are working with, or also playing with the zombie, so we're gonna have to watch out for that play along. Who else is here? Plumber is here too. Or, yeah, Plumber. I was dealt a Queen 3, not exactly the greatest card to have near the beginning, because there's just too many people having high, decent cards, so I'm just going to fold out of it. Wolf thinks about it. He calls the small blind, or the big blind, so he's checking out what we have. Plumber folds, but Zombie raises it to 500. And because of that, the Chip Tease folded. Drinker folds. Wolf thinks about it. He folds as well. Zombie wins the entire hand. Or wins the pot, I should say. I was dealt a pair of 9s, something to actually go in with when it comes to like near starting games. Wolf calls at the very last second. Plumber calls it. Yep. Everybody wants to check out, see what the flop has. Chip Tease raises it to 450. I'm calling that. As well as the drinker. I'm assuming Wolf was probably gonna get out of this because he was very hesitant to get in the first place. Actually, he calls it. Plumber also calls it. The zombie is out. He wants no part in this. 4, 5, 10 is on the flop. What is it? Drinker calls it, or checks it. I'm gonna raise it to maybe 1K. Make people think twice. Everyone calls, which is interesting. I didn't think people would actually stay in. 4 was given on the turn. We're gonna bet this to 1K as well. I want everybody to pay a tax to see the next hand. Wolf is just sitting there. He folds. Yep, kind of figured he didn't have anything the way he was acting. Plumber folds. Yep, no part. But Chip Tease raises it to 2K. I'm gonna accept his call. An ace comes out. Shit. I have a 2 pair. Oh wait, he might just have a pair. I am gonna bet another close to 1K or 1,400. Chip Tease raises it to 2,800. I'm gonna call it. He has an ace 10. Yep, that's what I was expecting. Ah, shit. He had a 2 pair. Go figure. I just had a pair. Yeah, statistically it's not good, but it was still something to go in on. I was just hoping that he didn't have 2 pair. A pair of 2s was dealt to me. I have the small blind. I don't think it's really worth it for me to go in this time around. Don't really want to try it again, because if somebody else does have a pair, they would eat me alive. I'm gonna get out of that. Let's see here. I am in last place when it comes to chips. 300's okay to have at this kind of at this stage, but not great. 5 king 3 on the flop for everybody else. The wolf calls it, or raises it to 400. Zombie kind of sits there. Halftime. Quarter. Nope, she wants out. Uncontested. She didn't, and he didn't reveal, and Wolf didn't reveal his hand. I am now dealer, don't have to worry about blinds. So I could turn this around by getting in with an actual decent hand this time. I was dealt a Jack 2 of clubs. It's okay for a flush. Do I really want to get in on this? I mean, it's cheap, sure. I'll see what the flop does. Wolf folds, but Plumber stays in. 8, 4, 10 on the flop. He checks it. I'm gonna check it. We're gonna reveal to each other that we don't have a good hand. 3 on the turn. He bets 250. I'm not willing to stay in though, so I lost 100 chips in this to figure out what we got. Yeah, he has a pair of 3.
Yep.
I didn't have anything. Queen 3 was dealt to me. I'm gonna stay out of this. I'm already low on my chip count, and even though the blind is small, I'm not gonna probably get a decent hand out of that. Plumber calls with 100. Zombie just checks it. 6, 9, 5 on the flop. Plumber checks, zombie checks. Chip tease raises the bet to 500. Plumber calls it. Zombie folds. Seven on the turn. Getting comfy. 7 hearts on the turn. But chip tease wins with an uncontested. Just takes the pot. I was dealt a king 9 suited of diamonds. It's an okay hand, not really that great. I'm gonna get the blind next round, so I'll just probably go in with that and not pay this one. Zombie raises it to 200. Chip tease calls it. Drinker sits on it. Calls it. Wolf sits on it. Calls it. Not, 2 6s and a jack on the flop. Everybody's acting like they don't really have a decent hand, so they're just checking right away. Wolf is, or not Wolf, Drinker bets 400, so definitely sees that he might have actually a higher hand here. Wolf just sits there. Come on, dude. Calls it. Zombie calls it. But chip tease folds. So it's starting to seem like that the Drinker actually has a decent hand here. 10 on the turn. But Zombie goes all in. Drinker folds. But the Wolf calls it. Zombie has 10 queen and Wolf have 10 king, I think it was, but the pot gets split. So it was a draw. That now makes chip tease is still in the lead, but Wolf is now second when it comes to chip count. 7 queen was dealt to me suited. Nah, I'm gonna get the big blind next round. Wolf and Chip Tees go in with 100. 8-9 ace on the flop. Wolf sits there, checks it, kind of revealing that they both don't really have good hands. 4 on the turn. And the king on the river. Chip Tees calls it. Wolf puts on 200 as well. And Wolf looks like wins with a pair of kings. So just for shits and giggles, see if you can try beating me. I'm gonna cover up my hand.
Yes.
So I go in with a large blind of 100. I'm kind of thinking, I'm still thinking about what I'm gonna do yet. Wolf folds. Zombie wants in. And Chip Tees folds. The drinker wants in, even though since he used a small blind. I'm gonna check and see what everybody has. King, Queen, 10 comes out on the flop. Drinker checks it. I'm gonna bet the pot with 300. Zombie calls for 300, but drinker folds. So what do I have? Do I have a straight here? Let's see here. 9 on the turn. Somebody has a straight here. Not sure who. I'm gonna check it. And 4 clubs come out on the river. So, what do I have? What does Zombie have? I'm kind of hesitant on what I want to do here. Halftime. I'm gonna bet 250. Zombie, what do you have? She calls it. I have a 10-5 of hearts, and I win with a pair. Blinds gets raised to 300 and 150. I have the smaller blind at 150. We're gonna also play again. We're also gonna bet to see if you guys are thinking on probability as well. So I'm not gonna reveal my hand this time. We got a 10 ace. Oh shit! I already revealed it. God damn it! Habits. I got a habit forming. I got a 10 and ace. Small blind. Decent hand to get in on with a small blind. Everyone calls to 300. Everyone but one. Eight, Jack, Queen comes out. I almost have a straight here. I'm gonna bet 600. Wolf's thinking to bet. He calls it instead. Zombie folds. Chip Tees comes in. as well as Drinker. 6 on the turn. I'm just gonna check it. Wolf checks it. Chip Tease may think about putting on a tax, and he does. He wants everyone to pay to reveal the river. I'm gonna get out, though. Wolf is like thinking about what he has, what Chip Tease has. He folds. He wants no part in this. And a 9 gets revealed. So Jack or Queen, Jack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, yeah, I haven't have nowhere near a straight, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh yeah, I do have a straight. Okay. It was really hard for me to say whether or not if it was like worth for me to stay in. The Drinker is pretty drunk. He goes all in with what he has. But Chip Tease wins with a straight. So yeah, I would have probably lost too, I think. I think I had a smaller straight, if I remember right. Okay, everybody. Let's do this again. What do you think I have? Actually, no, we're not going to do that game. I had a 6-5 this round. For 3 queen on the flop. I could have had a straight. Caller bet 600.
Hey.
Zombie calls it. Eight on the turn. Zombie bets 1,500. Plumber calls it. Ace on the river. I see if somebody must have a flush here with the spades. 3-4. And what's his name? One with a pair. Plumber. Plumber wins with a pair. And I heard that my food's ready, so I might go get that. I was dealt an ace for an ace. I'm gonna call it. Everyone it wants to see what the flop brings. $8-6-6 is on the flop. 2 of them are hearts. Chip Tease is acting like he has a has the 6 in his hand, so I'm gonna get out. But then again, Wolf is also getting in on this. Zombie and Plumber folds. Queen on the turn. Chip Tease folds it. Or not folds it, calls it. 1,400. wolf also wants in, and the ace gets drawn on the river. I could have gotten a pair. Chip Tease calls it at 1,800. Or bets. But wolf folds. Nobody reveals their cards. Uncontested. Pot just gets taken by Chip Tease. Let's see what the next round brings. I heard my food's ready. I want to see if we can go get that. I was dealt a 7-4 suited. I'm getting out. And I'll go get my food. God damn it, I didn't think it would be that long, but I didn't think it would take very long for my food to set up. Back in the game.
Ooh, yeah. Ah. Ah. Ooh, yeah.
Oh.
dealer. I don't have to worry about money this time around. I got a King Jack suited. Actually, a decent hand to go in on, so we're gonna bet it 600. Ace Jack 10 comes out. There's a straight here. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. He wants to go all in. Sure, let's go all in together. This could be a really bad idea. And I win with 3 of a kind. With the turn saving me. And I'm now back up in chips. I'm in 3rd place, which is actually pretty good. King Queen gets dealt to me. I'm gonna call it. Wolf is acting like he wants to go home. He goes all in already. You know what? Sure, why not? He has a Jack 9 suited. He's so far winning with a pair of 9. 3 in the turn. Not looking good for me. And a 2. Nope, I'm out. God damn it. Oh, wait, there was a pot split, so I didn't actually, like, completely get out yet. That's fine. I was given Jack 9. I'm getting out. Not really worth for me staying. Nine, 7, and I have a big blind, so I might as well just see it through, unless somebody bets big. Everybody but Chip Teeds folds. Looks okay for me. He checks it. I'm gonna check it. 5 on the turn. He bets 1,200. I'm out. I don't have a good hand here.
Here.
I now have the small blind with 300. But I got Jack with the 5-3. I'm gonna stay out. Ace 10, 4 on the flop. Jack on the turn. 7 on the river.
Oh. Hi.
Looks like Plumber wins uncontested.
Hey.
I was dealt 5-4. I do not have a blind, so we're getting out. It's fine by me. I'm still eating. Six, 10, 5 on the flop. Chip Tease is acting like he has something. The featured item going. Ace on the turn, 7 on the river. Wow, he won with a flush.
Hey.
Yep, I'm now in 4th place. Ace 2 was dealt to me. I'm gonna call it. He raises it. You know what? Sure. It's probably the worst idea I have right now, but we're going for it. Pair of 9 and an ace comes out. I'm gonna call it. Go all in. Probably the worst idea. Wolf goes all in as well. Chip. Let's see what everybody has. And it looks like I'm winning. Wow, 3 of kind. Jesus Christ. I just now saw that he had a 9. God damn it. And that's the end of the round. So I lost what I gained today, so that's not that bad. Let's see what I get in the chest. Can I upgrade it? Yeah, I'll upgrade it with 2,000 to 20,000 since chips doesn't really matter at this point. I can't get any. I can't go in ranked any higher ranked matches than I'm in. Yeah, let's just open it. Ah, lane glasses. Find a game. Ranked. Silver. It's good. We're finding players that are silver ranked this time around, so I'll probably make up even more what I lost. So I was told by my roommate that I'm going to have to help them out push a vehicle out of the way, out of their driveway, because it seems like it's stalled on it. We'll see when that happens. I hope after like maybe an hour from now, because a guy just got done eating practically. Let me put my dish away. Okay, I'm back from putting away the dishes. Let's see if anybody comes in with ranked matches. I mean, while we wait, I can show what I'm working on, maybe. Let's see here. Let's open this up while we wait. So let's switch over to this screen. So this is what I've been working on. I got I got a geo node here to help me create chip damage on different. Make it look like there's been chip damage happening on whatever object I have. You know, give it that kind of stone look. Kind of move it around a bit. Change the scaling, so on and so forth. So that's one thing I was working on. Let's see here. Let's turn off the focus. Actually, no. Oh, that's isolation. Okay. Looks like we gained one person while we're waiting. Let's see here. It was... Oh yeah, here's an Eldritch emblem that I made that I'm just gonna put it in future work. Let's see here. Here's some other tech I got going. Go back into GeoNode editing. So let's see here. Is it under I think I edit this one here. Yeah, I edit. Yeah. So what I can do here is I can edit some planes here, turn on my geonode, and I got a bunch of different rocks on it, or a bunch of different other geometry on it, and then when I go to this here, it'll make it smooth out, and the mesh will get recalculated, and they're all one piece now for making like different random rocks. And then what I can do is I can just edit this piece here and it changes everything else. So I can probably say, I don't know, go over here, move that, and then we got rocks here now in this that look like this. So let's get back out of that. Still working on that. And then the other tech I was working on, which I was thinking to use, but then I didn't like how it was going. I was using this geonode here. Or, not geonode, but I was using, what is it called? They call it an M-ball, and I think what it is just basically sub-D primitives, and then when you put them together like this, when you put like multiple primitives together, it kind of like remeshes itself and then kind of makes it look like it's one object. And then what I do is I go into it with a 3D texture, or not 3D texture, with a normal texture, and then I use that texture to make it even bumpier and add like green stuff onto it, kind of make it look like it's an actual cliffside. So that's one thing I'm doing. I was gonna do it this way, but what I don't like is each time when I want to move something around, I have to first find it in this huge stack here. Say like, I don't know, I would go no, it's not object mode. It was like selecting this here, selecting this specific one. But the thing is that when I select that one, it's also selecting the original one. So then I have to go find it in this damn list, select it manually, and then now I can only move this specific one. And then, I don't know, put it back right here, and then now it's back in the geometry. I was going to do this, but I don't like it for that reason. I also don't like it that it also tanks the performance of Blender. I'm just moving the mouse just a little bit, and it's like dropping frames the moment I start moving the object in here. So I really don't like working with it. So that's one reason why I'm not using that system. I like it, but I also don't like it. I mean, maybe if I was doing like long distance cliffs and it doesn't take as much geometry as what I'm wanting, I'll probably do it that way, but not this way. So we're gonna drop that. Also, what I can do here, let's focus in on it. How are we doing for waiting in queue? Still waiting for people to come in. I'm pretty sure this is peak hours. I might have to move this game to a Friday where there's probably most definitely people playing. Let's see, while we wait. Go back to Blender. Another reason why I like this too is that I can go to the Beziers that are here, this Bezier curve. There's nothing here now, but if I go to the draw tool, which I think is under edit mode, yes, is under edit mode. and go to draw tool, and I can just do one random wacky shape, and there we go. We got a cliff. And it only took me like a second to make something random like this. So this is one of the tools I'm going to use too, along with like editing this base object here. Let's see, what else have I been working? That's one of the major projects we're working on. I can turn on my rendering mode, and here's what's being rendered right now. Let's go over to layout, rendered mode. This is going to tank the performance a little bit because we're doing live rendering here. There we go. Now it's done rendering the viewport, and this is what it looks like. So basically, what we're doing is we're adding stars in the world, as well as adding a cloud in the background. This is all procedural. This is none of this is set in stone. It's like this is like all calculated by the program itself. So that's what I like about doing it this way. It's just like if I want random stars, I don't have to manually paint it. I just let the program do it itself. We gained one new person. Kind of do this, make it look like somebody's here. Maybe do this too. Looks like we gained another person. Let's see here. What else have I been working on? Oh, I can show you how I cheated the whatchamacallit. How I cheated the seaside look. If we go over here to water, make that section visible. Oh, not that section, this section. Can't see what I'm working on. Let me switch over here. Oh, there it is. Here's the plane. So maybe it was pointing in this direction, switch over to rendering mode, and then there's the plane I was working on. That gives the quote-unquote the illusion of a still playing field, or still water, or still seaside, or very calm waters, I should say. So yeah, that's that. Also somewhat processor intensive because we're doing real-time reflections. We're taking a reflection from the moon, from the stars. You can kind of see the stars are kind of there. Yeah, sort of. Definitely not as pronounced as the sky up here. Come on, we just need one more. There we go. We found somebody. Let's switch back over to that because we don't need. You don't need to see all the things that pop up on my screen. There we go. Might have to try playing this on Friday just to double check to see where peak hours is on this game. Actually, I can do it a different way. Two 6s dealt to me. not a good hand to start out with, so I'm just gonna fold it. We're gonna get big blind next hand, so we don't have to worry about it. What's it gonna do? Oh, now I remember. Prominence poker. Steam charts. Let's switch over to this screen for just a second. Oh, no, that's the wrong one. Hold on. So, peak hours for the past month, it seems like there's a lot less people who play this game compared to Super Mecha Champions. That's for sure. Let's see, when it was 21st was last Friday. How many people go on it? 200-ish? Okay. And then Saturday and Sunday get a little better. Okay, so that's probably... I'll probably might have to move Prominence Poker on to Friday, so we don't have to sit and wait that long. One second. So I just got a message from Nightmare Detective that he also played this game, plays Prominence Poker occasionally. I don't think he streams it, but he does play it. So I was like messaging him saying that I searched poker games on Steam and saw that you had some hours in the game. If that's not a tell that it's a good game, I don't know what is. So I grabbed it and got giving it a few test streams. So, okay. Back into the game. So I'm checking with a 5-2. 10-3-4 comes out on the flop. Kind of a chance for a straight for me, but I don't want to put too much money on it. So we're gonna check it. The person next to me checks it. Savage thinks about it. Halftime. He checks. So it makes me wonder if nobody has a good hand here. 7 comes out on the turn. Got Jack for a flush. We're just gonna check. I'm not gonna put too much betting into this. Person next to me, which is the Nasty, puts in 450. I'm gonna fold it. I'm not too interested in this. Savage also folds for after a long thinking session. Artist and Nasty are now duking it out. Nasty shows 4-2 and Savage shows 7-9. Savage wins with a pair. I now have the smaller blind. That was dealt a 2 and 9. Let's see who stays and who goes. Savage wants in. Vagabond wants in. I'll let everybody else fight it out because I don't have a very good hand here. Three King 2 on the flop. Nasty checks it. Savage checks it. Vagabond checks. Tourists kind of sitting there. So who are we dealing with while we're waiting for this hand to play out? So we got Nasty, Tourist are practically brand new. Vagabond and Savage have been around for a decent amount of time, so they should know how this game works. Scam Artist has probably been here for maybe a month because it took me about 2 weeks to get up to level 25 at the rate I was going. Six on the turn. Vagabond wants in for 600. Tourist doubles it. Nasty makes the call, as well as Vagabond. 6 on the river. Somebody has to have actually a pretty decent hand here. I mean, they could have a 3 of a kind. They could have a flush. Vagabond bets 1k. Tourist calls it. Actually, no. Tourist raises it to 4k. He must have or she must have a 3 of a kind. Everybody matches it. Tourist has a King Jack, but Vagabond wins with a full house. I kind of figured that was going to happen. What do I have? I don't have the blind, but I have a 9-10. It's an okay hand to get in, but I really don't want to stay. So I don't want to go in with this. The Nasty raises it to 400. I'm in third place with chip lead in the chip lead. Scam Artist also calls the 400. Savage is in. Tourist is thinking about it. probably betting, because you didn't hit call instantly on it. The nasty folds by getting timed out. Nine, 7, queen on the flop. The nasty goes all in. Scammers is out. Savage calls it, but he has a pair of 5s. And the nasty has suited king ace. 3 on the turn. And 4 on the river. Which gives Savage the win. Better luck next time. Nasty is out. I do not have the blind, but I have a queen 10. I want to see what everybody else does first. Blind is 100, so let's go with that. It's a small tax to pay to see what the flop could be. But if anybody raises it past 100, I'm going to get out right away. Ace, Jack 2 on the flop. I have a chance for... Yeah, I have a chance for a straight, but I'm not going to really bet on that. Scam Artist goes in with 400. Savage folds. Vagabond folds, so that makes me wonder if they don't have anything good. We'll just call it. Because I don't want him to take the pot. 6 on the turn. He thinks about it. Makes me wonder if he really doesn't have anything. Could have a pair of aces. That would beat me because I got nothing. Nah. Nah. I changed my mind. It's not a really good hand to get in. I was given king 9 offsuit. Nah. I'll wait. I want to see if who else burns out before I start going really aggressive here with the betting. Because we have the tourist here with 4K. With them being inexperienced, at least showing inexperience. I don't know if they played other games before this one. They're at a likely higher chance of getting burning out by betting cards that they don't have, betting on hands that they don't have good percentage on. Queen 8-2 on the flop. Scam Artist thinks about it, but they just check. So I guess that nobody has a really good hand here. They're just seeing what the dealer will give. And a 3. There's a straight there. Does anybody have an ace or a 5? Maybe Artist does. What do you guys have? Nothing and nothing. Okay, you guys don't want to show your cards. That's fine. Don't want to see how the sauce is made? Don't show it. Blinds have been raised to 300 and 150. I was given a queen king. Actually, a pretty decent hand to get in on, so we'll see. Artist raises it to 750. I'm gonna see what tourist does. If tourist folds, I don't want any part of it. Because I want to see if I can try burning out tourist. Your table item expired. Okay, yeah, it's just doing a smaller rate. Can I... I wonder if I can change shirts. I don't think I can. Yeah. I now have the bigger blind, so since I'm already in with a crummy hand, we can see what it is. Everybody folds it. I'll just show my hand. Hey, this is what you could have won, guys. I mean, I was gonna go in no matter what. I now have the smaller blind with an 8-2. Since I already half in, I don't mind folding it, because I have a decent chip lead right now, I think. What's my chip lead? I'm in 4th place. Okay, maybe not a decent one. But it's definitely something I don't really care for. Folds, folds. I mean, sure, we'll call it. Since it's just going to be one-on-one. He puts in 600. Does he... I think he's just bluffing because he has the chip count for it. So, nah, you can have the 300. Queen 4 was given to me. Since I'm like pretty low on the chip count, I kind of don't want to get in on this. Tourist is just waiting to find something. Just like dealer's just not giving it. What is this? Oh, he's 3rd place. Okay. He's 3rd place, but he's pretty aggressive with his 3rd place. Jack King 3. 2 of them are hearts, so does anybody have a flush here? Everybody's checking as if they don't have anything. Five on the turn. Scam artist is just kind of sitting there. He's probably thinking a bet. Yep, he's betting with 3K. You know, at the rate he's going, I might as well just let him flame out. Because he's playing every hand, and not all of those hands can't be that good. The odds of you getting that many good hands are pretty slim. Or at least, not odds, but statistically. Tourist leaves. Tourist just doesn't want to play anymore. I'm now in 4th place once they left. I was dealt a King 9. Let's call it. Because he's going to have to respond to me. To whatever I play. Savage folds. Vagabond checks it. 6, Jack, 8 on the flop. I'm gonna bet the pot. It makes me... Okay, so he was betting something, and I wasn't sure if he was, like, hesitating on how much to bet or what. We're gonna call it. This is probably a terrible idea. 3. Does he have anything? I gotta check to see what he does. Yeah, he just checks it as well, so no, he probably doesn't have a very good hand here. But an 8 comes out, so he could have a pair or a 3 of a kind with 8s. Let's do 1K-ish. Just not sure what do you want to do, buddy. He raises it to 7,200. Sure, let's go all in. It's probably gonna flame me out, but I'm betting he doesn't have anything. Queen 8. Oh Jesus Christ, he has 3 of a kind. What the fuck? Well. Fourth place. Shit. Lost 6 points in my ranking. Because he was like practically playing every single game. I didn't think he actually had anything. Okay. Just need to chill out for a little bit. Kind of go back and forth as if show them here. Damn, I was kind of hoping that that game would last a little longer. Here. Let's see here. Well, some people are interested. They're getting a gold rank player going down to silver. I don't really have very much of anything else to show while we wait. Damn, I'm half tempted to get words with friends or words for Twitch or whatever you call that, words with chat. Have that playing while we're waiting. But we got 6 people now, so it shouldn't be that bad. I mean, I like to play those word games where you're just like given random letters, you make words out of them. I like to play that. It's just that my brain doesn't think in words, so it's like very hard for me. So it's like a really good way to, if you're really good at that, yeah, that's one way to beat me. Come on, people. People need to get SSDs. And there's no console players, so it can't be that. Can't be that with people playing slow or loading slowly. I did not get healer. So I'm starting out with the big blind of 100. Ace 5 was given to me. Looks like the person next to me decided to raise it to 350. Sure? Question mark? Oh god. Queen 9-9 on the flop. I could get a flush here. Let's bet the pot. Everybody checks it. Or calls it. 4 on the turn. Kind of thinks about it. Took him a very long time to bet 100, so it makes me wonder if he doesn't have anything. And a 10 in the river. I'm just gonna check it. Oh god, he has... Jesus Christ, he has a full house. What a good bluff. I was not expecting that. Yep, I had a ace 5. I mean, you got me there good there, buddy. King 3 suited was given to me. I'm already half in. I might as well go finish the blind. Of course he would call it. Yeah, we're gonna call it too. Oh, who were we playing with? King 10-9-8 is on the flop. I'm just gonna check it. But I notice here we got a real good veteran here with like 1,900 levels. Definitely have to watch out for him. I'm just gonna check it. And then we also have semi-experienced and sort of experienced players as well. I'm gonna call it. I probably shouldn't have done it, but I just called it anyways. And a 7 on the river. Actually, wait. There's a straight here, but I don't have a straight. He probably does he? If he checks, I'm staying. If he bets, yeah, he bets 400. No. You probably have a straight, don't you? Okay, you don't want to show. Fine, fine, don't show. Be that way. Finally, don't have the blind on me, so I don't have to worry about it. King 7 was given to me suited. Do I really want to go in? I really don't want to go in. There's just too many people here that has a chance for a high card. Yeah, I'm gonna stay out. I'm checking the Prominence poker here for a second. Poker night. Okay, your main menus. I'm just making sure we don't have anybody in here. Okay, you're not in the game yet. Okay, I'm just double checking to make sure that we don't have another streamer in play. 3-6 ace on the flop, all suited with spades. Holy shit. 5 on the turn. It's also a spade. Good God, there has to be someone here with a flush, no matter with that hand or with that table. So now the question is going to be as who has the highest card. Nasty raises to 3.3. King also calls it. 7 on the river. And it's not with spades. King ace. Flush. Yep. Kinda saw that coming. Okay, yeah, and he had a queen 9 with a 9 ace, so yeah, it's a flush with the high card. Remember, always gamble responsibly. They look and act like The Sims, yeah. That's what I find interesting. It does have that Sim style with how they talk and stuff. Queen or 6-5 was given to me. I'm staying out. I mean, that's the first thing I thought of too when I started playing this for a few hours, is like noticing how everybody just acts like a sim, and even when they leave the table, they kind of like jump off as if they're at a cliff edge and just disappear in the ground. Ace 9 ace on the flop. Someone has to have an ace here. Tourist checks. King calls it, or not calls it, raises this to 400. He's acting like he has something. But Tourist surprises him with an 800 raise, where he just checks it after that. So an ace of hearts is on the turn. They're both checking. I mean, it's like you already got a lot of money in. Do you really want to raise it even more just to check the last card? I mean, more than likely you're going to be the winner. Tourist raises a 2K, but then King folds.
Yeah.
They don't really reveal what the cards have, sadly. Other than the Jack 9. Queen 8 was dealt to me. Still too early in the game for me to go in with that. And I have a blind coming up, so might as well just bet in on that one. Oh wait, no. Blind is right here, so I might as well just wait for the blind to come or just wait for a better card. Everybody wants in on this. Three, 2, 6 on the flop. Absolutely awful community hand. Local Pro wants to start up this betting with 200. Everybody but one folds, which was King that just wants to stay in. Ace on the turn. Bet with 300 and calls. 4 on the river. Everybody's just pondering what they want to do. They just check 2, 6 and a pair, and that makes it a win for Local Pro. Better luck next time, buddy. That makes King number 6 in the chip lead. I'm followed up, and I'm right behind him in 5th place. Or other way around. Kind of said it wrong. 9-7 suited was dealt to me. It's an okay hand to go in at a later game, but not at the beginning of the match. So we're just gonna fold that. The Tourist raises it to 200. Let's see who decides to stay on this. Okay. 10, 5, 7. Rainbow. The Nasty raises it to 250. Tourist calls it, and King calls it. And a queen on the turn of hearts. $650 was raised by the Nasty, so everybody should be either folding or just has a death wish on it. Ace on the river. Did anybody get completely trolled by this? It'd be hilarious if somebody did. King goes all in. 9-8 and Jack Queen. Jesus Christ. King is now back in the game with this win. That brings him up to 5th place in the chip count. I'm like in dead last now. I have the bigger blind, so I'm pretty much gonna have to play this hand. I got a 9 ace, actually a decent hand for at this stage of the game. It gets raised by the nasty for 200. We'll see who wants to stay in. But then the German raises it to 400. One folds, one calls. I called it. The nasty calls it. Tourist calls it. 5-8 ace is on the flush, or it's on the flop. I'm gonna really purge to see who wants to stay now by doing this. All the experienced players are getting out except the king. 10 on the turn. No, you're not checking. I want you to pay tax. You're gonna have to pay to get to see the river. He calls it. 6. Nope. I'm making you pay, K. You're gonna have to pay if you want to see my hand. Wow, he's really thinking about it. Yeah, he folds. Yep. That is textbook trapping, if I remember this tactic, is where you have other players... Actually, no. No, trapping is when the other player keeps raising the pot and you just keep accepting it. But I was the one who was actually making the punches there. King 2 was dealt to me. I am the small blind. I'm gonna call it, because might as well. I mean, you're not really supposed to do that on a king. At this stage, at least. 4 ace 4 on the flop. King 2 is what I have. I'm not sure if I really want to stay in anymore. I'll check to see what he does. Or what they do. Okay, not hesitating on checking. He's finally it's finally sinking in that that he'll probably lose if he keeps doing that. I'm gonna check again. The nasty raises it to 600. He probably has a flush. Or a pair of aces. I have a pair of kings. Would he have an ace? I'm gonna call it to 600. A 10 on the river. Didn't help me one bit. Actually, no, we're not gonna bet. We're just gonna check it and see if they're just gonna accept that. Yep. King 2, what do you have? It doesn't reveal. I have 2 pair. Wow. I'm back in the game now. I'm now number 1 in the chip lead. Right? Yes, I'm number 1 in the chip lead. 2-8 was dealt to me. I don't have a blind, so I don't have to get in on this anymore. So we're gonna fold immediately. Tourist wants to raise it up to 1,200. I think it's tourist? Yes, it's tourist. Everyone else folds, so he's gonna just steal the pot. I mean, if you're playing low and slow, I mean, that's one way to do it. Just barely play the game and just watch. Just see how everybody else does it. 9-7, or not 9-7, 9-8 was given to me, offsuit. Not really worth for me to get in on. I mean, if it was later in the game, like if I was on one-on-one, I might have to run with it. Everybody is calling to the blinds. Jack 6-9 on the flop. So if I did stay in, I would have a pair, but that's like you're just asking for Lady Luck to be on your side, and I just hate doing that. 600 was raised to 600 by the king. Everybody practically folded except one. 3 on the turn of spades. Both check. Ace on the river. Did anybody get saved by it? Because it was just an awful awful community table. It gets raised to 900 by the tourist, and he had a pair of 10s. Yeah, if I would have stayed in, I would have lost too, because I just that would have beat my hand. Eight, 10 offsuit, not worth going in. I'll just take my freebie and go. Everybody goes in with four players going with 300. 6 for Jack on the flop. 2 of them are hearts. It was raised by Nasty for 600, and everybody's acting like they don't want any part of this. Change their mind. King wants to get in on it. Queen on the turn. But Suicide King just folded. He wants no part of this. Esports commentary. It can't be that good. I've heard a lot better. Queen 4 was dealt to me. I'm just gonna fold it because more than likely I'm gonna have to go on. I'm gonna have to bet when the big blind's on me. Nasty goes in with 300. German folds, and the small blind is calls in the big blind. 10, 7, 8. 2 of them are hearts. Does anybody have a straight? Everybody's checking, so it makes me wonder if nobody has a straight. 5 on the turn. Everybody immediately checks, but Nasty just wants to sit there and think about it. And checks it. Jack on the river. Nope. Local Pro is checking it. King folds, but Nasty wants in on this. It wants to raise the stakes by 600, but everybody else folds to it. Nobody wants to reveal their hand. So they could be completely bluffing and having just Jack. Evo commentary. I really don't know. I really don't know if this is like Evo level. I haven't been to Evo in a long time, so I really don't know. 3-7 offsuit. I am the big blind, so I'm kind of forced to play this. Folds, folds. King wants to get on this. I'm just gonna check it since everybody got their winnings in, or their bets in. 10-5-8 on the flop. I want to see what everybody else does. King brings it up to 600. I'm just gonna fold it. You can have my money. I mean, can't do. Really don't want to do sunk cost fallacy where it's like you're already in, you have to stay in. No, that's just a good way to get out. King goes all in practically since he has almost nothing. He reveals he has an 8-5, a suited, but oh wow, he actually wins with 2 pair. He's barely in the game. Just to have to add screams and you'll be great. No. Sadly, if I do that, my voice will get shot very quickly. I'd rather keep my monotone, calm voice for endurance reasons. I was dealt a 2 and 5, but I have the small blind. So since I have the small blind, I might as well just get rid of it. And I'm really going to get rid of it now because the German decides to bet for 600. Nasty stays in, and the tourist stays in. Jack, Queen, 9 on the flop. 2 of them are hearts. Nasty bets 600. Will the tourist stay in as well as the German? I mean, you could. I mean, compared to your chip counts are pretty small. With your chip counts, these bets are pretty small. So it's like you can really stay if you want. German raises this to 1,200. He has to have something because he's always been staying out of the game unless he has like something decent. And on top of that, he actually has been playing this game for a lot longer. Turn reveals the 3 of hearts. So anybody got a flush? Definitely somebody here has to have a flush now. Nasty raises it again to 1,800. German calls. 6 queen was revealed, and he wins with a flush. German, you are getting milked dry. You have to start getting in now. You haven't been playing any games. You've just been folding each and every time when it goes in. You need to have Spanish soccer commentator enthusiasm. Those guys go crazy. No, not me. Queen 2 of clubs was given to me. Seeing how the German just wants to end this game now, he's just going all in. So let the guys with larger chips handle it. Actually, I do have a large set of chips. Yeah. 13k is not that bad. Really? Everybody folds? I mean, okay, you'll just take the pot that way. Can't use that tactic all the time. Funny that you say Spanish soccer commentator, because I do have a Hispanic background. And I wouldn't be surprised if some of my wording comes out as partial Hispanic. 5-2 of diamonds was dealt to me. Do I have... Okay, yeah, I don't have the blinds. I'm just gonna stay out of this. The German goes all in because, of course, he would. I mean, he probably has the idea of, oh, everybody keeps folding each time when I go all in, so therefore I'm just going to keep getting wins that way. I mean, it's working, but it's not going to work all the time here. He's going to get completely destroyed on his odds. Then again, most of this table has been passive anyways, except by King and Nasty. They've been like in a lot of games so far, or at least a lot of plays. 9 and 7 of diamonds was dealt to me. No, I'm staying out. You guys play. The German goes all in, yet again. But King also goes all in, so this time he actually probably has something good for once. Ace 6 on the German, and 7-9 by the King. Flop reveals King or Jack 6-10. A Queen. Still looking like German's winning. German wins with 2 pair. Sorry, King. I mean, you've been aggressive at the start of the match, and then you started to wise up and lose. I mean, that's how it goes. Queen King was dealt to me of hearts. I have the larger blind, so I'm already in, but do I want to go in further? The German thinks about it. He folds. He was almost timed out fold, though. 300 was... everybody is paying for 300, but I'm going to bet the pot for 1,200. Oh, always wild, high enthusiasm? Okay. The Nasty wants to stay in, everybody else folds. 8-2-3 is on the flop. One of them is hearts, so it doesn't really help me that much. We're just gonna bet another K-ish. Yeah. The Nasty calls it. Jack on the turn. I'm gonna call it again. Close to 900. He calls it. And a 2 on the river. There's a pair there, so more than likely he has... We're gonna bet him again. I'm gonna make you pay to see my hand. 900. Especially when they say goal when they do it. Yeah. He wins with 2 pair? Jesus Christ. Well, I mean, that's kind of expected. Jack 3. I have the small blind. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, yeah, there's 5 players now, so I could play that. But I'm not really willing to go in 1K. And the tourist just wins the pot with no contest. Seven Queen of Diamonds was dealt to me. I'm gonna fold on this one. I don't really want to try it on that one. Nine, 3, 9 on the flop.
Ooh.
10 on the turn. And a pair of aces was revealed. Jesus Christ. The smoke on the table will be doubled. 7-9 was dealt to me. Absolutely terrible hand right now. And let me change. Since this is at half price, I might as well buy my chips here. Or not buy chips, but buy the reputation boosts. Outfits. Oh, no outfit is in is featured right now. Three, 6 was dealt to me. Big blind is coming up next. I'm gonna drop it. Four, 7, 8 on the flop. Everybody checks it. Nobody has anything from it. 2 on the turn. Oh, I'm in last place with the chip count. I don't like this. I was doing good, but then I just lost a decent amount of it on somebody having a higher card. 2 on the river. German goes in with 600. But local pro folds. as well as the nasty, so they want nothing with this. Everybody doesn't reveal their hand. Ace Jack was dealt to me. Offsuit. I have the bigger blind, so I'm gonna play it. Is everyone gonna stay in? Everyone but one wants to stay in. I'm gonna check it. King 5-8 on the flop. 2 of them are diamonds. I highly doubt I'll get a flush out of this. We're gonna make everybody pay to see the next set of cards, so 1,200. Nasty folds. Tourist folds. The German might... Oh, German's already out. Local pro might fold. He did. And I am gonna steal the hand and not reveal my hand. Or steal the pot and not reveal my hand. I'm now back up to 4th place. I'm no longer in dead last. So, back in the game. 4 and an ace was dealt to me. I do have a half blind, so I might as well just go and call it. Tourist wants out. German wants out. Local pro bets it. I'm gonna raise it to the pot. The nasty folds, so I'm going to be playing with Local Hero, or Local Pro. He brings it up to 1,000. He calls it with 1,800. 2 aces on the flop. Local Pro is going to get out. Yep, he wants out. I'm not going to reveal my hand though, so I'm going to make them think I bluffed. Ace 5 suited of hearts. Definitely gonna get in on this. Tourist raises it to 1,800. I'm gonna call it. The nasty might call it. He does have the chick count for it. I mean, it could be dead last bluff. Actually, is he dead last? No, he's not as dead last, but pretty close. 6-10-4 on the flop. He bets it. 1,800. I'm gonna call it. A 2 on the turn. He bets 2,700. I'm gonna call it. Putting a lot of money on the line here. Jack of clubs on the river. He goes all in. I'm gonna call it. God damn it, he has 2 pair.
Yeah.
I swear, it's like I keep losing to 2 pairs when I think I have like a high card or a chance to win here. Jack Queen. Practically everybody wants to see what they can get. 2, 7, 3 of hearts, all of them. They check. I'm gonna raise it. Gosh, fuck it. We're going all in. This is probably the last hand here. I don't have very much of a way to get more money on this. The nasty stays in, German folds. God damn it, they have a pair. No, I win. I just now won with a flush. So I'm back in the game. Jesus Christ. Where does that put me? That puts me 4th in place. So, kinda still in, but I'm like hanging by threads here. Ace King. Gonna bet over the pot. Hero stays in, everybody else folds. To Ace 6 of clubs. Actually, 2 of them are clubs. I'm gonna make them pay 1,200 to see the next hand. To see the next turn. Tourist calls it. 3 on the turn. I'm gonna do a balls move and go all in. Do you really want to see? Do you really want to give up? Yep, okay. And I'm not gonna show my hand. I win 570. 5,700, and that puts me still in 4th place, but slightly higher buffer compared to the local pro. 7 Queen is was dealt to me of clubs, or no, of clubs, of spades. Everybody folds except the small blind, so we'll check it. Oh, Jack 9 Jack is on the flop. I'm gonna check it, but more than likely he's gonna raise. Oh no, he didn't check it. A 2 on the turn. Check it again. This is gonna be a very boring hand. Nobody's gonna put any money on it. And I think I win. No, I win. Yeah, I win with a high card, but I have 2 pair in the community hand. And I'm now getting the winning streak in the game. So we're gonna get some bonus points out of that. I also won because I trolled from the river. King 3 was dealt to me. I'm half in, so I might as well finish it. Everybody's playing really passive in this game, so they're really drawing this out. Jack 4-6 was drawn. 2 of them are clubs. Not really a good hand for me to stay in on. Blinds are going to get raised next round. The tourist raises it to 1,200. He wants everybody to pay for the next card. I'm going to fold it. The nasty also folds it. Probably realized if I fold it, that means there's probably not a good hand here. But the tourist reveals that he also had a shit hand. Blinds are now 1,000 and 500. I was given 4-2, absolutely shit. And I'm gonna fold right away. Completed a challenge for just winning with freebies. Hooray! Tourist raises it to 5K. Loco Pro is just kind of sitting on it. He calls it by going all in. The nasty wants to... It kind of looks like he wants to stay on this, but realizing that if Loco Pro is going all in, more than likely he actually has a decent hand. Yep, that's what he thought. Ace Queen and Ace 5. Oh god, I almost got a full house with my hand if I would have stayed in. And the German wins with 2 pair. Not the German, the tourist. Which knocks out Loco Pro. Ace 10. I'm calling. There is now 4 players left in the game, so even lower hands would be decent plays at this point. Five, Queen 2, Rainbow. Everybody checks it. I'm gonna bet the pot. I want you guys to pay to see the next card. Everyone folds. I'll show that I had an Ace 10. I now have the bigger blind. 210 gets drawn to me, was dealt to me, but I don't like it, so I'm more than likely going to check it. Let's see what everybody does first. Tourist folds. German also folds. I'll show my hand because this is what you guys could have played on. Thanks for the winning streak. Pair of jacks. I have the small blind. Definitely something you play in on. The German goes all in. I'm gonna call it. Everybody calls it. 6, 6, 3 on the flop. I'm just gonna check it. 10. And an ace. He bets it. I'm calling it by going all in. He had an ace-king. Shit. And the 2 pair. God damn it. I swear, this is like the 4th game where or this is like the 3rd game where I got knocked out on number 4. Oh, my rank changed by 8. Was I 3rd? Oh, maybe, yeah, maybe because I came out at 3rd. It's okay, it's not that bad then. Okay, so we play with smokes. I wish there's a better way to see what these what effects are these, because I don't know what they are. Daily cut is available for me now. And because I've been playing for 5 days straight, I'm getting a bigger cut. When I get paid, I'm gonna pay for a boost. Maybe check it out. Support developers, since it's actually somewhat of a decent game. Shop and stash. Boosts? No. Yeah, I would be paying this. This is what I would be paying, and so I'll be getting boosts. Nothing is featured. That costs too much. Let's go with this. Let's look a little fancy. Underbus is featured. Again, what is this? They're random players. When I say they are the nasty or they are tourist or local pro, I'm using their titles instead of their names. If you look at my character, I'm called the Frivolous. So that's what I do. Because it's easier for me to read common words like that and not like random screen names. Affiliation menu. Oh, okay, yeah, this is what I get when I level it up. Okay. Under quick play? No. Find a game. Oh, I got my weekly of 200 hands bonus. Play 20 hands head to head. Okay. Let's go to ranked. And we got 3 people waiting. So I'm gonna be right back while we wait. Because the gamer subs, it probably won't take me long. And I'm back. Let's see here. What should we do while we wait? Is it Words with Friends? No, Words with Friends is a different game. Restream interaction. Words on stream, that's what it's called. Choose the sync platforms. Okay. Yeah, I probably might introduce this when I play poker, so that at least there's something for me to do as well while I'm waiting for a stream to start up. Oh, you don't see that. So that way it's like you other people can do something while I'm waiting during ranked. Because it's like, unlike Kanzetsu, where he can just talk for hours on end about random bullshit, I can't. Mainly because I think I like to think how my words are coming out sometimes, even though it does like get me in trouble sometimes. But yeah, I mean, it says here that it can sync with both Twitch and YouTube, so it will work together. Or will work with either of them. My question is just whether or not it work with both of them. So I'm gonna have to figure that out. I mean, if anything, what would happen is two players will be able to guess two words at the same time, but that's no big deal. I don't really care about that. This will be our last game for today. I've noticed that poker games last for at least about an hour, or 30 minutes to 1 hour, depending on which position you win/lose at. But what I like about that is it's forcing me to use my voice more often when I do commentary. So when that happens, the more exercise I get, the better I'll be able to do stuff like this in the future. Alright. New table. New players, and new strategies to play. I was dealt the queen two of clubs. I'll go in with it. Who are we playing with? We are playing with Scam Artist, Hound, El Chicabara? Chicabara? I'll just call him Cobra. Whatever. Jackpot, and another named Tourist. Two of them look like they've been playing for 2 weeks, like me. One just started. The other two seem like they've been playing for maybe a month. It's hard to say. Jack 9-3 gets is on the flop. Rainbow. Everybody just seemed like they're just gonna check. They're not gonna put. Oh, okay. Never mind. Artist raises it to 200. I'm gonna call it. I want to see how this guy plays. Four on the turn. He checks it well. What's on the river? A 10 gets fished out. I'm gonna check it, but if he bets, I'm gonna fold. He bets. For 500, I fold. Yeah, he had a pair. I won the bonus called Clairvoyant. I'm assuming that's basically means you fold when you had it. You knew you were gonna lose. 2-4 gets drawn to me. I'm staying out. Getting a freebie bonus. I'm checking something here. Okay. 9 king queen is on the flop. Everybody folds. Ace 5 was given to me. I'm gonna get in with that, but I'm also gonna shock them a little bit by giving them 200. Ace 4 aces on the flop. I'm gonna bet 1k, see if anybody wants to stay in. One raises to 4k. Everybody's raising to 4k. So it makes me wonder if one of them has an ace, but I'd like to know who might have 2 pair here. I'm gonna go all in. Terrible idea. But if I want to try grabbing this pawn, I'm gonna have to do it. Okay, he is the one who has an ace. What does he have? Ace 5. I win? I'm pretty sure I win. Yeah, 3 of a kind. Thanks for playing, buddy. Yeah, I'm just double checking because I see streamers playing the same table. I'm just the same lobby. I'm seeing that players are playing the same table, but I'm making same table decoration. I'm just making sure they're not in my game, because if they are, I'm gonna have to hide my cards. 3-6 suited. I'm already in, but then that gets raised, so no, I'm not gonna stay in. El Chicapadra, Cobra, whoever. I'll call him Hero because he's called Mustache Hero, so I'll just call him Hero. Let's see here. Hero checks, but Jackpot raises to 450, then calls it. Another 3 gets drawn at the turn. I could have stayed in, and I actually might have won with this. But it's not really good practice to do that in like near the start of the game. And she wins by being uncontested. Eight Jack was given to me. I'm half in already. That, assuming everybody calls it. Yep. Everybody's staying. Or 2-6. 2 of them are clubs. Somebody has to have something here. If they have something, I'm gonna get out. Is everybody gonna check? Jackpot raises it to 400. I'm folding. Position I'm in first place. Okay. With me being in first place, I could do riskier moves. With like higher blind pays, or not higher blind pays, but by higher raises. The problem with that though is that if you do that too many times, people will take advantage of it and just suck you dry. Jack on the turn and 4 on the river, so I could have had a pair of jacks if I stayed in. Stretching my neck. Jackpot raises the 2K. Hero thinks about it. He calls it. Jackpot has 410. Artist has an ace. But she wins with 3 of a kind. Of 4s. So I would have lost. I don't have a blind. And I was dealt a pair of 2s. If it was 3 players left, including me, I would go in with this, but I don't want to do it now because it'll be just my luck that somebody else would have like a pocket ace or something, or even worse and even scarier, a pocket of like 5 or something. Like something like in the middle, like that could have a chance to give them higher chances of winning. The camera's missing. And 1 second, there's VC phase. I really need to update VC phase. We'll probably do that tomorrow. Reset position, there we go. Jackpot raises it to 1K. And everybody folds. They want nothing. They want no part in this. She reveals a king queen. So yeah, I would have lost right there if I stayed in with my pocket 2s. Because that was exactly what I was worried about that was going to happen. Is she would have had something, and then the community hand would have given her something. 7-8 suited. Nah. Three are staying in with the 100 bet. King, queen, queen, rainbow. And hero goes all in with his 5K. So he pretty much is saying that he has like 3 of a kind or something. And it was a complete bluff. So right now he's telling everybody, hey, I'm even betting my entire stack, even on crap cards. So he's going to be very dangerous to play. So it's like if you're going to go against him, you have to have something for sure. 8-5 was dealt to me, folding right away. Artist goes calls with 100. Jackpot raises it to 600, which makes Tourist fold right away. Artist calls it, but Hero raises it to 1.1K, which gets called by Jackpot. Artist is like, he's not sure if he wants to stay in because the bets are getting larger and larger. He calls it. That's a lot of money to put in the pot just to see a flop. 3-3 jack. 2 of them are spades. That's probably not a flop that Jackpot was looking for because she's hesitating right now. Puts in 5K. Or, oh, I know what they did. She put in 5K to see if she can clean out Artist as well as Hero. Jackpot has Ace-10. 10 gets drawn. She's gonna probably win here. And she wins with 2 pair. Hero gets eliminated. I now get the blind for 100. 7 jack gets dealt to me, and the raise goes up next round. But Artist wants to jump in at 5.1K. I'm staying out of this. You guys can duke it out. Artist and Jackpot reveal their hand. So far, the person who's winning is Jackpot. 5, 7, 7, Ace. Still looking like Jackpot is winning. Jack gets revealed. And a 10. Jack wins with a high card and eliminates another player. Blinds are now raised to 300 and 150. It's now a different game. We are playing with 3 players now, so we're gonna have to step it up a notch here. I'm gonna put in 450 with my Ace 4. Let's change the camera around here. Jackpot folds. I'm gonna show her, hey, different game now. This is what I'm gonna be running with. I don't have the blind. Pocket Kings was given to me. I'm calling. Jackpot thinks about it. She's probably realizing that this game is different now too, so she's going to have to be a little more aggressive. She raises it to 1,700. I'm calling it. 9, 4, 10 in the flop. Jackpot raises it to 2K. I'm calling it. King comes out. That gives me 3 of a kind, so she's going to have to think about whether or not she really wants to do this. She bets 7,800. I'm raising it times 2. Pretty sure a flush beats 3 of a kind, is that right? No. Yeah, flush beats 3 of a kind. She folds. I have 2 kings. So that gives me 23k. That definitely keeps my lead for the game. But it definitely knocked Jackpot down a peg by 15k. With her 15k. Pocket 4s. Like I said beforehand, this is a different game now, so even going with pockets of a low card is something that we need to do in order to see if we can win. 9 Queen Ace in the flop. Already it's not looking good for me because it's kind of looking like if they have an ace or a queen, they can destroy me. Let's see here. Tourist goes in with 600. I'll call it. That's a small price to pay to check to see what the turn comes. Jackpot leaves, doesn't want to try this. Jack on the turn. Still looking like that tourist might win something here. She's kind of hesitating though. Doing the math in her head, trying to figure out if there's a chance for a win. She raises it to 300. I'm calling it. And a 3 on the river. So she checks it, I'm checking it. Yep, she wins with it with a pair of aces. Kind of figured. I lost that bet. Or I lost the pot. Revealing that I have pocket 4s, so it's like, ladies, this is a different game now. I'm gonna be playing even those. I now have half the blind. Ace 9 gets revealed, or was dealt to me. We're gonna tell them it's a different game now, girls. You're gonna have to pay higher now if you want to start seeing cards. She raises it to 3.3. I accept. Jack 10 Ace on the flop. Actually, no. We're gonna go with 3K. Not 12K. 3K. We're telling them that this is a different game now. You have to pay up to see what you want. She goes all in. Since I'm in first place and the lowest I can get is last place, or third place, I'll still rank up. So we're going with it. She reveals a jack. I reveal an ace. 5 is on the turn. And a king on the river. And that gives me my win with my pair. Jackpot is out. She eliminated 2 other players with her. She eliminated 2 players for me, and I completely nuked her with my ace. Uh, 4-3 gets dealt to me. I'm just gonna check it. Different game now. It's now 1-on-1, so we're gonna have to be playing with doing all-in tactics like this. So I'm gonna call it. She has 10-6. I have 3-4. I have a chance for a straight. She doesn't. 7-9 ace. Looking good for her. Bad for me. What will the river give? River gives a 7. It splits the pot. So it's a draw. Nobody won anything, it seems like. She goes all in. I have a 10 jack. I'm calling it. She has an ace 9. I have a closer straight. 4-6-2. I'm still losing. 6 on the turn. And a 7. She wins with 2 pair.
Yes.
Of not 2 pair because of the high card. So at this point of the game, it's always going to be like either all in or not all in. Because there's no such thing as raising anymore. You can't... raising just like prolongs the game where just going all in is like either you're good at it or not. I'm folding because I'm going to try it with that. She had an ace 10. Yeah, I kind of figured. I have the bigger blind. 6-8. I have a straight potential. She goes all in. Sure, why not? She has an ace king. I have a 6-8. King 5-7. She has a pair of kings now. 3. And a 4. I win with a straight. Completely nuked her. And that makes me win this entire table and rank me up by 30 points. I earned a case, and I think I gained a level. I'm not entirely sure. We're gonna open this case to see what we get in our loot boxes. I got a new nickname, which is the Chameleon. Game, set, and match. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining me on my lessons on becoming human and learning how people bluff, as well as lose their winnings. I don't... Let's see here. Let me refresh to see what people are doing on poker night. Yeah, I don't know any of these people, so I can't really endorse any of these people right now. So I don't know if I want to raid them. Is Midnighter on? No. So I want to raid someone who's actually... You know what's what's iconic about poker? The good old West. So we're gonna raid AZ, who's a VTuber overlord. And we're pretty much going to call it a day from there. Thank you so much for watching me play the ranks. And Friday we'll probably do this again to see how well Friday becomes. Because I'm still trying to figure out where these games lie in terms of like how busy they are. I would like to play ranked games right away so there isn't any downtime. So we're going to experiment with that on Friday. And also it exercises my voice, so it's like a double benefit for me if I do it that way. So thank you so much, and I hope everyone remains productive. Bye.